Tether, a Hong Kong-based business, has created the stablecoin USDT, which is pegged to the value of the US dollar. Amounts of commercial paper, fiduciary deposits, cash, reserve repo notes, and treasury bills equivalent to the quantity of USDT in circulation must be kept in reserves to maintain the token's peg to the US dollar. Realcoin, a second-layer cryptocurrency token created on top of the Bitcoin blockchain using the Omni platform, was first introduced in July 2014. It was then rebranded as US Tether and then, finally, as USDT. Later updates to USDT made it compatible with the blockchains of Ethereum, EOS, Tron, Algorand in addition to Bitcoin. The claimed goal of USDT is to bring together the unconstrained characteristics of cryptocurrencies, which can be sent between users without the use of a reliable third-party mediator, and the US dollar's stable value. In contrast to storing fiat money in a savings account with an average interest rate of 0.06%, users can lend their stablecoins and earn rates ranging from 3% to as high as 20% by doing so. But bear in mind what regulatory risks, platform risks, and other issues could arise. Brock Pierce is a well-known businessman who co-founded several well-known ventures in the crypto and entertainment sectors. He co-founded Blockchain Capital, a venture capital business, in 2013, and by 2017, it had garnered more than $80 million in funding. Pierce was appointed director of the Bitcoin Foundation in 2014. The organization was created to support and advance Bitcoin. Because of the crypto market's infamously high volatility, cryptocurrencies are unreliable as a store of money because their value might change by 5, 10, or 20% in a single day. On the other side, USDT is shielded from these changes. Investors in cryptocurrencies can park their portfolios in Tether during times of excessive volatility without having to totally convert their holdings into US dollars because of this trait, which makes USDT a safe haven for them. Additionally, USDT offers a straightforward method of conducting blockchain-based transactions with a US dollar equivalent across regions, nations, and even continents, without the need for a slow and expensive middleman like a bank or financial services provider. How many coins of Tether are currently in circulation? Given that USDT is owned by a private firm, technically, its issuance is solely constrained by Tether's own policies. There is no strict limit on the total amount. However, the number of tokens is constrained by the company's actual cash reserves because Tether asserts that every single USDT is meant to be backed by $1 US. Furthermore, Tether doesn't announce its release schedules in advance. Instead, they offer daily transparency reports that detail the overall value of their asset reserves and liabilities, the latter of which corresponds to the quantity of USDT that is in circulation. According to Tether, there are over 14.4 billion USDT tokens in use as of September 2020, and they are backed by $14.6 billion in assets. Where can Tether be purchased? Tether may be purchased on a sizable selection of cryptocurrency exchanges. In actuality, USDT frequently matches, or even exceeds Bitcoin in terms of average daily trading volume. Given that it offers a competitive alternative to US dollar on exchanges without fiat to crypto trading pairs, it is extremely popular there. Some of the most well-known exchanges permit trading in Tether. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment below.